Alright, hey everybody, this is Chris with CR Game Room. We're just going to be doing a live stream of the match for the One Big Weekend. Should be fun. We're waiting to get started. Should be fun. I think I might be flying solo today, but uh, Joe and Rob might
I
be
would
jumping
not
in
have allowed
soon.
proxies if I was running
So,
this.
um, I'm live, by the way.
Yeah.
Um,
How do you want to figure out who goes first?
so
Roll eight
the
dice,
first match we're
roll
going to be doing is
Roll
between
sidekicks?
Yeah.
All right.
Gilmax
Is that the
and
official way
On
anyway?
Blast.
There is no official way.
Oh, is there?
I have 0 sidekicks. That's the way my day is going to be.
I got one.
So you get to choose.
You go first.
I go first. All right.
All right, gentlemen, whenever you're ready.
All right. Hold on. Let me get the timer going here.
Go for it.
And best of luck to you. Do the virtual handshake there before. And what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
I have no idea.
I'm
Okay.
actually going to take that and buy Black Widow, pass priority, and turn to you, good sir.
Alright. First turn Black Widow, huh?
So Ryan's going for the quick, efficient play, and hoping that he can negate anything that On Blast has going on.
Hope for a mask.
On Blast said that he hopes that he gets a mask, and
Okay.
he gets what he wants. He plays no fools when it tries to getting things.
Now, do I go for Green Lantern or Wonder Woman here and prep? I think we're gonna do B. I'm gonna Wonder Woman and then Resurrect.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Res turn 1. More people are starting to do that now. I think it can give you advantage, but it can also mess up your bag. But if you plan for it, I think it's perfectly fine. Ryan just kind of got some dice there. Hey, you can buy a what if character, everybody. If he had that on his team, he could buy the what if character. Let's see if he's not gonna go with the what if.
I'm going to re-roll this.
But that's what you wanted.
No, that backfired a little bit on me. All right. That was the worst face I could have gotten right now. I should have kept it.
Rolling to 1 is almost never good.
I think Ryan was trying to get a
The question is,
two fists,
how do I react to this?
or I don't know, honestly, because I think he was trying to get I don't know. And there's no energy fixers, so there's that.
No bueno, no bueno, no bueno.
Without an energy fixer on the board, it's going to be a little bit rough for what he
Field
needs.
sidekick.
So I think he was trying to get Black Widow in his bag.
I'm going to bring Black Widow in as double fists.
The Clayface.
Yep, Clayface Global. And
Clayface is so good. What do you guys think about that? Seems like it's kind of broken in this format of the LCG.
not good.
If Ryan had a shield, I think he could do everything he wanted to do.
I should not have rerolled that, but I can't go back now. What am I doing now? Kree Captain Global, using those.
Yep.
Next character die I purchased costs 3 less. Actually, no, I'm not doing that because I'm about to purchase his not a character die. So
I was gonna say that doesn't look
3
too
for Yellow Lantern Ring.
Ryan decides to go with the Lantern
And I
Ring.
will
That's a
end up
fine
being
choice.
Pass priority and turn to you.
Okay. I've got exactly 3 there. 1
So
there.
that Lantern Ring, when a character die blocks this turn, reroll it. If it shows the energy phase, KO it. If Yellow Lantern Ring deals 1 damage to its controller, deals to its controller. Otherwise, it remains in the field zone on its rolled level. It's still blocking. Those are some handsome dice.
Your dice like you more than my dice like me.
So far, well, I think this seems like pre-captain. Turn those into whatever, doesn't matter, Green Lantern, and then resurrect.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, bag is empty, so a whole bunch of junk going in. I'm not gonna see what I want for a couple of rounds. All sidekick.
And then while Green Lantern is active, your Justice League character dice gain. When the character die attacks, deal 1 damage to target player for each energy symbol in the reserve pool that matches the character dice energy symbol type. Question marks are excluded. That can snowball out of control pretty quickly with On Blast's team. He's got quite a few Justice League characters.
Captain Global, 1 for the Riddler.
Oh wow. They both have Kree Captain for the global, and so
Priority and turn to you.
they could just go nuts with it.
Wow. He's a 6-drop, I guess.
Yep.
I have 3 in here, I think. 3.
And On Blast has just sidekicks coming out. A little bit disappointing for him, but it's not the worst. Oh no, he has Wonder Woman there. Ooh, she kind of blends in a little bit.
I'm gonna re-roll just Wonder Woman here. That's probably not what I wanted, though.
That does slow down On Blast a little bit because he's got to field her. And I believe,
Actually, I think that's okay.
yeah, that's on her 3rd phase, so it's going to cost him 2 to field.
I'm going to, yeah, alright, I can make that work. I'm going to, yeah, alright. I'm going to spend those 3 by a Shriek, and then Clayface the Shriek,
Oh wow.
kill Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Excellent use of
Pass back.
Shriek and Clayface.
There's 5 in the bag, so.
So that Wonder Woman, while Wonder Woman is active, global ability is activated by your opponent, cannot target character dice you control, so it kind of shuts things down.
Exactly what I don't want.
Got him.
Wow.
Alright. Going to bring in Clayface Global, bring in Black Widow, use it for Clayface. And then
Agreed.
spin this down 1 and this to purchase a float drone and build a sidekick.
Okay,
Pass priority
alright, I'm good.
and turn to you.
Okay.
And that floated bloat drone is deadly, and when floated bloat drone attacks, all opposing character dice must block it if able. That could come into effect pretty
I
quickly.
like it. No reroll needed.
No, I think
Ryan the ever helpful on people's rolls. Steve, I think they call it modern
What about
LCG.
I'm gonna spin the shield to put my mans out,
I don't know.
and I'm going to go to combat now, or I guess global window for you
Okay,
and
you
combat.
pass priority first. I pass
Right.
back.
Okay. Now go to combat with both of these two.
Okay.
So I have 2 masks, so that pings you for 4.
Wouldn't it only? Let's see. Well, Greenland is your Justice League dice. Deal 1 damage to target for each symbol in the reserve pool that matches.
I have 2,
So,
so 2 each.
okay. For whatever reason, I thought Wonder Woman was a shield. I'm sorry. So,
Nope,
yep.
she is a mask also.
Ryan trying to avoid damage.
4 damage, and I will block each one with a sidekick each. So my sidekicks are KO'd.
Hang on, I'm trying to decide if I want to static field them back.
Okay.
How many dice are in your bag right now?
1 die is in my bag.
So you're gonna get all that stuff you have shown in there.
Yeah.
Uh,
CFG for yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, I
with
think it should be called CFG for that global.
Sidekick stay.
Yep, go ahead.
Alright, that's wasted. 1 in the bag. Everything else in.
Yep.
Nothing but sidekicks.
So one on Blast did the correct thing and just pushing damage and static fielding back, and he has the perfect energy to do it with the dice that he's purchased so far. It makes it a little bit rough for Ryan because he can't ramp off the attack that he's thinking that On Blast has to do to get going.
And that is even more garbage.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
My only complaint about CFG is that the die, you got to make sure that you don't need that die that you're doing that with, because otherwise it just gets stuck on the side. Because I've seen people do it to where they had a die just sit on the side the whole entire time because of the way they were ramping. And if it's one that you don't need, that's fine. But if it's one that you kind of need and you're just having to use it at certain points, like having that Black Widow as the one that you're using, kind of defeats the purpose of Black Widow.
I got nothing.
But
I'm going to attack.
yeah.
with two
Oh, is he getting froggish? Ryan trying to do the weenie attack.
Alright, sorry, I moved the. There we go. I think right there. So you let them through. Alright.
Okay.
To you.
I have just the 1 in my bag. Can't see what I was just doing, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Alright. That is not what I would have wanted.
On Blast is gonna re-roll for everything to get to masks.
Rerolling all 4. Wow.
Oh wow.
Way worse. Or, I guess not worse.
Better for me, worse
No,
for you.
I would say not what I wanted, I guess. Not worse than what I had.
So he's not guaranteed damage this turn. Gives Ryan a little bit of a breather. But Ryan's about to get that floated bloat drone out and cause things to get damaged. And On Blast is going to have to start saving his blink for that. But it's still going to have to go out and things are going to have to block it.
Went by Canary and then Raz.
Okay.
And pass priority and turn.
Okay. So you're not attacking.
I am not.
Alright.
And that Black Canary is when Black Canary attacks, villain character dice cannot block until end of turn.
A lot of colors.
Ooh,
Definitely happy to see that. All right.
he kind of needs the other two to show up too.
That's okay. Still on my reroll. I'm just making sure what I've got here before I do anything else.
Yeah, it's just the only problem is there's no energy fixers in this format because it's only sealed product. So that's why they don't have things to make sidekicks. Granted, having Clayface on the team kind of does the same thing, but it's not as efficient as like sidekick spin down. So I do see what you're saying, but it's just a limitation of this format being only sealed product. No, it's not a bad question. So in this format, they can only play with anything that came out in a campaign box or team set, and from the campaign boxes, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. So all the blind product is gone from this event. Can't use it. So that's why you have people seeing you see like a little bit of jankiness from the team.
That's why I just said there could be jokes.
Yes.
Not actually making the jokes.
That's priority on the joke.
Yeah, that's priority on the joke, not the turn or anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good call there. All right.
So Ryan has all the energies to do absolutely nothing with, and he's gonna cry. He's probably crying right now.
Well, I've got all the energy in the world to do.
Hey, I could get a super rare right now. You know, one of the one super rares. You know, the Clayface would be awesome right now. You know,
Yeah, that's,
good overcrush going through there. But
oh, yeah.
not. What am I
Yeah.
doing with all of this?
It's interesting. I know for us, Robert was a little bit sad. Well, Robert and Ryan were a little bit sad to see Blind Product go because they really like opening it. Yeah. Ryan's kind of stuck in a hard place. I think he needed that Black Widow to come up. Because On Blast is just going to start pushing through damage.
So, pay the one, field a level 3 Riddler.
He might buy another Black Widow and res.
Globals real fast.
Static field.
No, I've got 'em up here. I've got 'em.
Yep, res.
I'm gonna spin that down and spend those two for another Yellow Lantern
Oh.
ring.
Okay.
I'm going to resurrect, and I will pass priority and turn to you.
Alright. I've got exactly 4 in my bag.
Ryan's kind of hurting right now.
That is ugly. Rerolling everything. Oh my god.
All right, he got Shriek. Probably the thing to Shriek on Ryan's board. Because that Riddler doesn't do that much to
My rolls
him.
have gone poorly lately. The
Um,
past 2 turns. Yikes.
I would probably say he needs to turn off Black Widow, force Ryan to buy Shriek, put Ryan 2 turns behind, and that would kind of make it really rough for Ryan.
My bag is empty. I'm gonna res.
Alright.
And then I guess we're going to build her. Which, let me see if I can take your, let's see, level 1 strategy, level 3 strategy, is that right? Right. And I think I am going to shriek your bloat drone.
That's a good choice.
Yes, that is a target. artist sitting on my blood drone now.
Yep.
Yeah, On Blast has just had the unfortunate situation of not being able to get masks when you need them.
Gone. Nothing in the bag, so all this going in.
Yep.
Oh, he gets his ring. He is blanked, but he still serves a purpose as being a blocker.
What we want the past couple of turns.
No, we're
Got 0 mass the last 2 turns. Yikes.
alrighty. Field a sidekick. Pay 1. Field a level 2 float drone. Going to resurrect.
Yep.
I think Ryan's got to start going instant war hard.
Definitely not what I was hoping for in any of this. And I will pass priority and turn to you.
Okay.
Ryan's got to keep his bag thin, so that's why he's keeping the sidekicks. Otherwise, he would attack, but also he doesn't want to ramp On Blast. So that's quite understandable.
Yuck. This is.
Wow.
This is not what I would want. Yikes. Come on, boys.
I'm hoping for all masks. Oh.
Okay, much better. Put out that one.
Kind of. They actually, I think they have a list of promo cards that are actually legit. I think it is just all the LCG forward that they accepted in the tournament. In the Tournament of Power. Man. So, that Black Canary, he's missing out on a fist to do maximum damage.
And the lightning bolt actually does nothing as a global for either one of us, I believe, right? Right.
Correct. The only global I have are the static field and free captain. So.
Right, which I also have. Okay, so that bolt doesn't actually do.
No, it's just wasted energy.
Correct. Okay. Just making clear.
I've got no shenanigans.
No shenanigans.
Ryan's always got shenanigans. Just you wait for it.
Okay.
Please honor it and don't use shenanigans yourself.
You've seen the shenanigans that I have already. I think. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this one to. Right, so those are right here. I'm gonna res with this one.
Okay.
Bag is empty.
He's got to attack with some stuff because he's got to get it out of the field. He's probably going to attack with Wonder Woman and Hal Jordan. Or Green Lantern. And sidekicks. It may ramp Ryan a little bit, but he's got to get... He's going to start taking bag
What I'm
burn.
gonna do is I'm gonna go to combat now.
Alright, so pass priority, I pass back.
Right.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go with
So
these folks here.
he's doing 4 damage to Ryan off the get.
Everyone but Shriek.
Everyone
And
but-
I will take 4 automatically from Green Lantern. So
Yeah.
down to 12.
2 from him, 2 from her, right?
Yep, because you have the 2 masks.
Yes.
Alright.
And then Riddler can't block.
Riddler can't block.
He's a villain.
Yep. But everything else can block.
Yes.
So Canary is 2 2/2. Green Lantern is 4/2.
Wonder Woman's 5/7.
Alright. I'm going to put a sidekick in front of Wonder Woman, a sidekick in front of Black Canary, and my bloat drone in front of Green Lantern, and a sidekick in front of a sidekick. So 2 sidekicks will be getting through unless you pull them back.
Okay. So what's the stats on your blow drone?
He's a 4/5.
Okay. And you're blocking.
He's blocking the Green Lantern.
Yes. So I'm definitely gonna pull him back.
Yeah, I can't wait to we're gonna review it on our live stream on Wednesday. Go over the spoilers and hopefully have Ben on to go over that.
Everyone else has a sidekick in front of it.
Except
I haven't really looked into it because I want to be surprised on stream of what the spoilers are.
My Wonder Woman as well.
Okay. So looks like 2 damage is going through still.
So then 2 sidekicks go through.
2 sidekicks go through to used, and I take 2 more down to 10.
Down to 10, right? And then
1 sidekick is KO'd, and your Black Canary stays.
she goes back home. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Alright, I have 4 in my bag.
That did kind of thin out the field for Ryan. But that Black Widow doesn't want to come up for him. Yeah, the Justice set I really like just because of the die that we got, and also there are some useful cards. Oh wow, he finally got her to come up.
Not the mix I wanted you on right now, but
There's the girl.
so Black Widow level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mitigate some of this bleed from your
The only thing is Shriek's in the field, and Shriek is shrieking bloat drone. It shrieked.
for a shriek. Resurrect. There's nothing in my bag, so those 4 in.
Ryan's getting his guarantee. Joe, you gonna jump on? I'm in the commentary booth.
Pass priority
I've got nothing.
Okay, cool, man.
and turn. So
Ryan's doing a good job of not scrambling.
I have an empty bag as well. Well, doesn't matter. They're all sidekicks.
And Unblast is a new player. He was at the Dallas event that we played. He carried himself really well, and anyone that sees him play today, give him props for being a new player that actually can show us old players how to play. I played him in the event, and he just demolished me. And he has a good team, and he has a good way to do things, and that is a lot. And he could do a lot of damage right here. Whoa. He has to re-roll that lightning bolt and the question mark. He needs that fist. Yeah. If he gets masks or fist here, it's game over.
Roll these 3. Ugh.
That's actually not terrible because he can pull back all the things he's attacking with. What did you label it, Joe? We built this city? Yeah, it's still not a bad roll because it allows him to pull back his things if he doesn't get lethal. And Ryan has enough to just block everything. And so he'll be doing 5 damage just from swinging in, so that's half of Ryan's life total right now. So a few more rolls like that, and Ryan's pretty much done for.
That was a timely Black Widow.
Oh, yeah, never mind. It's only going to be 2 damage. Ryan finally got Black Widow to come up. I bet Ryan's sitting there with a happy little smirk on his face, knowing I got the Black Widow out. And Joe has said that this is Lantern Control.
Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is pre-Captain Global and a mask to get another Wonder Woman.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make Clayface have one mask and two masks.
He kind of just needs those things to do that, so.
And we are going to attack again with everybody but Shriek.
Okay. So I only take 2 damage this time.
Right, so instead of 4, it's reduced to 2.
Yep, 1 from each.
Yep. So put you at 8, I believe.
Yep, I have you at 8. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so now I need to declare blockers. So,
Yeah, pretty much Black Widow has to be on your team if you're running in this format.
Put chump block the Wonder Woman again.
Mm-hmm.
I will put my bloat drone in front of Green Lantern again.
Yep.
I will put a Black Canary in front of Black Widow, and the 2 sidekicks will go untouched.
Your Black Widow, that's the
Is it
2-1?
2-1?
That's the 2-1. Okay, so they would trade the two black ladies?
The 2 black ladies would trade unless one of them pulls something back.
I think On Blast has to let that happen. It's just so much better for Black Widow to be out of there and have Ryan have to re-roll it because we know Ryan's rolls.
Green Lantern for sure.
Okay.
Because that was your blow drone that was blocking him.
Yes.
Everything else I'm going to I'm not gonna static field. Are you?
Okay. I'm going to static field, bringing back my Black Widow. But once blocked, always blocked. So.
Okay, so that means my canary goes back home as well.
Well, actually, I'm bringing your canary back. Sorry, because it's
Right,
the target
okay.
attacking character.
Right.
Right. So I take the 2 from the sidekicks.
Wait. Well, hold on. Yeah, you can't
I
target.
can't target my Black Widow. I target your Black Canary with static field.
Wonder Woman, you can't.
Yeah, no, that's right, I can't. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I got confused there for a second. Yeah,
You're right. I can't.
So they would trade. I'm pulling back my Green Lantern.
Right. You pulled back Green Lantern, so my blow drone is fine.
Right.
So these 2, yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing I can do. So.
The 2 black ladies trade,
Yep.
and then you did not block the.
I did not block those 2, so they go to your used.
And you go to 6.
I'm down to 6, and your Wonder Woman, of course, goes back to the field.
Yeah.
That gets wasted.
And I pass turn.
All right, I have 3 in my bag. Might be too little, too late here, but let's see what we can do. Hey, get that.
Humble.
Fell into a box sitting next to my desk. I had to dig it out. And no, I don't think I'm going to be able to recover from this. I think you're going to end up getting me here.
I think Ryan still has a chance because he gets the Black Widow out, but it doesn't really matter. He doesn't have enough things to put out in the field.
Going to Shriek out of curiosity.
I would shriek your shriek to get my blow drone back.
Okay, I figured.
And at that point, I would blow up your field and do you a large amount of damage. You'd be taking potentially 6 damage this turn. Or no, sorry, 2 for 6. You'd potentially be taking 12 damage this turn.
Oh.
But I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off.
I hate to interrupt, but you guys got under 5 minutes, by the way. Probably under a minute, actually. Two, actually, sorry. Right.
To Creek Captain Global, bending that down for another Shriek. Resurrect. Alright. There's our time, so active player turn 0 will be turn 1 on your turn. I pass priority.
Yeah. Yeah, Daniel, I totally agree. Black Widow's kind of like a must-have in a lot of the formats right now, actually.
I have 2 there.
So it's turn 1 now.
You have a psychic, and then widow and
Bloodthrone and Ritter.
He needs just all masks here. Oh.
That's garbage. Fire Canary, field those. Not enough. I'm gonna pass priority in the turn.
Alright, so that's turn 2, that's wasted. I have 4 in my bag.
Man.
A junk turn, and that means you're going to win the game.
My last turn was junk too.
Yeah.
Another jump block.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan just kind of hasn't gotten anything he needed.
Junk blockers.
And right when he got Black Widow out there, Kevin kind of didn't get anything he needed. One term he got a lot of what he needed, but it kind of just it wasn't enough.
Shriek betrayed me. My dice betrayed me. Shriek betrayed me. I'm just being betrayed right now.
I betrayed you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
There you go.
Field 1. I'm going to resurrect now. Oh, I get over here. They told you they're betraying me. They don't want to go back in the bag. It's a dark place.
So this game is officially over. On Blast 1, they're just playing it out now. So what did you guys think of the matchup? I think On Blast has a really good team, and he could go very far. And Ryan just had some unfortunate rolls. I don't think he has a bad team per se. I just think that he just didn't get the rolls. And, I mean, as everyone knows that plays Dice Masters, they all know that happens. And Some of us, it seems like it happens more often, and that's quite unfortunate, but that does happen. On our next matchup, we're going to be showing Ben whoever he's playing. He doesn't know who he's playing yet, but we'll be following Ben. So we're going to be switching between Ben and Ryan because they are a part of our channel. So we're just trying to keep equal time for them. So
Priority.
I got nothing.
And turn to you.
There's 5 in here. Of course.
Chris, is it 0 to 3 or is it 0 to 5?
yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay.
I think we all know the outcome already.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 0 to 5, I've got 1 turn and I have a chance. But if it's 0 to 3, it's game over. I've got nothing.
Mr. Modesty over there, Joe.